Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome you here on the Fireside Chat from a South Fraction this afternoon. Although you have seen us on the drive, my friend Peter here, we'll be really looking forward to with us for the afternoon. Peter, how's it? How's things going here?
Going well, eh? It's always going well in the bush, especially after we've had big rains like we've had. Welcome around the fire. Nice to be around the fire again. It's sort of one of the few ways of knowing what day of the week it is. It's either Wednesday or Saturday if Labamba's arriving with food, and it's Sunday when you sit around the fire. So yeah, it's been a phenomenal 2 days with the rain, Rex. I'm sure that's probably the most exciting thing for us, especially at the moment.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I mean, it's been a long time being dry in the area. I also mentioned several times this way it was very dry and dusty out into the bush. I'm getting more excited to see rain around the area. Everything is going to change soon. Everything that we really, more especially our walk, it will be more beautiful. We have a lot of things to say and a lot of things really to enjoy with the world.
Yeah, there's going to be lots happening. Just a couple of things I'm always worried about forgetting, one or two of the sort of important things. The first thing is that our drive times tomorrow morning will be changing to 5:30, so we're starting half an hour earlier than usual, but we're going to continue until 8:30, the normal ending time. So it's going to be a 3-hour drive in the mornings now, and then the walk will be at 9 o'clock. The walk itself tomorrow, other day with a bit of testing, both Rex and myself very excited about it, and Pete as well, I'm sure, will be at 9 o'clock. And it's going to be a little bit different tomorrow. We're going to test again what we wanted to do on Friday, and not to get you too excited, but it should be a bit different, and it's yeah, I'm certainly excited about it. It's going to be giving us a bit of more maneuverability, literally. And the rest of the week will probably be a similar concept to before, just because of there only being a few people in camp for a week. But yeah, the walks are going to be interesting in many ways. There's lots of water everywhere now, and you know, the fire tonight, as you might notice, is not the biggest fire we've ever had. It's a bit of a cozy one, but also it took me a while. I had to blow on that pipe a few times to get the fire going. All the wood is a bit wet, and it's a bit smoky, and yeah, it's just nice to have everything moist and wet around.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Yeah. I mean, for the first time, if you do this, it was very dusty, and you can get to understand everything is back to, you know, this is really the nature of this area. I mean, getting wet, seeing all these flowers. Today we were seeing.
I saw,
yeah, morning glory
in the afternoon.
Yeah, but we say it is an afternoon glory because it's no longer morning. It's really amazing. I mean, all this, it's been like 3 days raining and everything is just shooting out. We're looking forward for that. And I believe the way we were talking about the walk, our plan and so on, I don't want to get too much in details, but it will be the most challenging walk that we'll ever have here.
That's going to be fantastic. Just, I'm sure we'll bring up the rain a few times. Simon's going to join us around the fire just after Rex, and Pete as well later on. But it's sorry, my head's still running around a whole bunch of things. I have to sort of take a few minutes and just get around the fire again. But it's rained in the last 24 hours about an inch, about 25 millimeters, just under 23 millimeters or so.
Yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah, and certainly enough to really, you know, we've had a bit of rain before, but this is now, if you were to start digging here now, you would be able to dig quite deep, and the soil will still be wet. So really, this one is good enough now to get things going. There's also a lot of rain predicted later in the week, I think towards Wednesday especially. So yeah, summer is now here, not only in temperature, but certainly in greenery as well. So lots of things happening. The rain has come. We've been talking about the rain for a while in many abstract forms as well. So yeah, that's exciting in all the different levels.
It's really amazing, huh? And for me, it's a great pleasure. It's been a little bit while I've been around the Safari Search. Getting here today, it's really, you know, you can see even on the drive that I was having a big smile. It's not because of, really, it's because of the rain and everything is come to life. You know, it's really amazing. It's really amazing.
It's nice to have you on the fire as well, Rex. The other day with you on camera again was nice. We're going to do a lot of that this coming week.
Yeah, we'll be like on and off. Huh? I hope. Yeah, it will be good. Leopard will come more often on our drive. We're a little bit today checking, and I was really on the mood to find leopard, but it was like there's no leopard, no tracks there and there. It might be somewhere. I mean, maybe the leopard might get killed somewhere very close to us, because the last tracks and the last scene, it was down north. So maybe even 2-3 days it might come off somewhere and move around in the area.
Yeah, and also with all the rain now, there's going to be lots of marking and moving around. Maybe even some lions, if you're lucky, Manaleti lions might come back. So lots happening. But Rex, just another point I was going to mention just now, and you said it's also good outside the rain in the village. Obviously rain brings a lot to the village. I know, speaking to Joel and the other day I was driving through Dixie, and a lot of the guys, especially the guys with cattle and that, were starting to worry a bit. So that's also bringing a fantastic relief to them. So I'm sure there's lots of joy about that.
Sorry for that. I hope, as Peter's saying, I mean, outside the village, Dixie, as we all know that, yeah, really people are a lot more happy. I can see even few old men that are farmers like me, they're really happy. If I go there and ask question, how do you feel? Some of them, they will laugh, and so, you know, it will be really amazing, because some of them, they depend on plowing around this time of the year, but if there's no rain, there's no food for them to survive. You know, it's really amazing thing for the rain to come. I mean, we're looking for, it's been a long time. Yeah, while we're still in the village, it's quite a lot of things that will be really people enjoying out in the village, collecting like a lot of things to survive, food, bulbs, quite a lot of things that.
I was just going to say, you know, for us, it's, the rain is nice because there's waterholes again and the wildlife is active, but you know, outside inside here as well to an extent, but outside, like you said, people are dependent on it. You know, the waterholes are running dry. I mean, the cattle don't get water. It's sorry, just looking at something. And you know, waterholes are dry and the grass is little, so people are literally dependent on this water. So it's fantastic that it's come.
Yeah, it's really amazing. It's really the truth of it. They've been collecting a lot of, I mean, like Sia tilili. I mean, it's a nice vegetable to eat. I mean, I prefer. So when it rains like this, it makes me feel happy, and it's really, yeah, we're looking forward to collect a lot of vegetable out into the bush that are really more, yeah, eatable, and it's more healthy.
We must go dig out a few of those as well on the walks.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. One day we were building poultry. How can you survive out in the bush on a walk? So some of things we're gonna do it live here. We're gonna do it. It's quite a lot of things that will come together. I believe. Yeah, that's fine. More especially our walk would be like more different now. We can able to move a little bit distance and so on. It will be amazing for us.
You mentioned big smiles just now. There's an ant walking around here. You don't want to be here, but there's a fire. You mentioned big smiles just now. I didn't get opportunity, well, I've spoken to you about it, but I'm sure the people around the fire with us would also like to know. Simon told us a bit about it, Herman told us about it, and just very briefly, we're not going to go into it much now, but the trip to Nelspruit with the kids and the movies, from the bits I saw, lots of big smiles everywhere, and for you, I mean, you've known those children since birth.
Yeah.
And what was it like? Just a
briefly
memory of it.
Before I get a little bit in details, once again, as I said, thank you very much for Wild F Angels to take those kids to Nelspruit. It was really amazing. I was in an Indaba meeting. Everyone was coming and said, thank you for Wild F. We've been looking, it's been a long time, if we can get another Wild F that can socialize with communities, like the small project that we're doing, taking kids in Nelspruit for lunch and so on. People, they start to realize the importance of neighboring lodges inside. What Wild F is doing for the children is to build the children into the knowledge of something. When they grow up, they will know what's going on, and it will be very easy for our children if Wild F keep on doing this. So then the children now, they'll have a choice. When they know that, they'll know the town, what kind of a job they can do. You know, it's building sort of a lot of things into the children, like a career that it will never ever forget, and they get to know something, to see something, and they're like, oh, how this work, how this, you know, once they ask that, they like to do something that they see in town and so on. While they're still young, maybe they seeing someone as a shopkeeper. How can I do this? You know, it's such amazing. It's really amazing. I would like to say thank you so much. It was really amazing, and I still have people that come in and say thank you. I didn't have this opportunity to say it around the fire, that a lot of people, 80% of the people in the community, even yesterday, I approached in the staff village, 3 people, they said, we were looking for this, been a long time for our children. We really appreciate what Wild F is doing, and they're looking for a positive. You know, if we should have to be voted as a ward council out in the community for all lodges, we will be voted as the top, top entity to really work with the community. It's really amazing. It's such, even not Dixie, the other villages that they had about this.
Oh, serious?
They start to, come and ask, how can we get help like this? We're still doing something small, and we're looking for a